feels so good inside. I always wanted a girl just like you. Such a purity, pretty young thing. Where did you come from, baby? And ooh, won't you take me there right away? Won't you, baby? Tenderoni, you've got to be. Spot my need, just sugar fly with me. Don't you know that?
I'm good?
I hope so.
Okay. They're out of the legs.
How are we supposed to do this?
You don't have to be facing each other. Just sit by
We
each
don't have
other.
to straddle each other.
Don't do my hands.
We'll put them on your lap. Here,
You
how about
can't see
I
your
can...
hands anyway, so
Whoa!
just that.
How about I can go back a little? Like this. Is this okay? Yeah. So are you going to ask it and then turn the camera on, or are you going to ask it and the camera will be on?
It's gonna be on the entire time.
Nothing can stop this burning desire to be with you. Gotta get to you, baby. Won't you come as emergency?
What I love most about Sam is that he has the ability to keep me calm and to make me a less stubborn person, if that makes any sense. I can be upset about something and he knows instantly, what's wrong, why are you upset? And all he has to do is just say, where's that smile? And something about it just always makes me smile, and now I can't be mad. And it's so frustrating, but at the same time, it's such a good feeling that there's someone in my life that can just do that all the time. It's not just sometimes, it's all the time.
I love most that I can see in her that she's going to be a good wife someday. And I mean that with a lot of truth. I see a lot of confidence in us. Not only do I see a lot of confidence in her, but a lot of confidence in us that it'll be a good marriage. So probably that, yeah.
Sam and I met in Brookings at my friend Matt Rilla brought me to some friends of his housewarming party, and Sam was there. I didn't know anything about him, and I was 3 weeks shy of being 21, and of course the cops came to this party.
She came in with a friend. That was the first time I saw her, and the ending was a little more exciting than the beginning. The cops came, so I decided to go after her first and bring her out of the party. Needless to say, she put me to work just like she is right now. I had to get her out of a minor because the cops came. So
I went with this random kid that I had no idea who he was, and anyways, after that, a few weeks later, I went back to Brookings, and I had seen him downtown when I was 21 at the bars, and I woke up the next morning and his wallet was in my purse, and I woke up and called my friend and I said, I need Sam's number, his wallet's in my purse, and I called him and I said, oh, I'll just leave your wallet at Basler's house, and he said, no, just bring it to my house, and so I drove up, and him and his roommates were sitting in the driveway, and I dropped off his wallet and left, and now that we're dating, I find out that he purposefully slipped that wallet in my purse so that he could get my number, and it worked.
First kiss was probably on my way back from my parents' house in Oak Point, on my way to Brookings. We met in Sioux Falls at the Flying J, and that was probably our first kiss. We talked for a long time, and then one thing led to another, and that was it.
It was late at night, and I was still living with my parents, and he said, I'm passing the Flying J exit. You should meet me there so we can hang out, and everything was very, very new at this point, and okay, and I told my mom and dad at 10:30 I was leaving the house, and my dad was like, why do you need to get gas at 10:30 at night? And I'm just like, oh, I don't want to get up early in the morning and do it. So I went to Flying J and was gone for 3 hours, and we had a really, really, really good talk and just really got to know each other. And I think that's kind of when I knew that I was very interested in Sam. And before he got out of my car to leave, he kissed me, and it was just so natural and kind of like, wow, that was fun. We should do that again.
You the most.
When and where?
Let
It
me
was
answer
at,
one first.
go for it.
It was in Sioux Falls at Who Hut, and then we went to a movie. Do you remember what movie? I don't either. Oh, you think I fell asleep?
Yeah, nope. Not there at the wheel, one or the other.
To their daughters with fake faces, I will be the one who loves you.
I think Sam did.
I don't know the answer, so I'll probably just say it was a tie. We probably said it at the same time. Went from I like you a lot to I love you.
We went from I like you more than a lot.
More than a lot, yeah.
All the doorways are all closed, yeah. And all the harlequins have hurt you. I will be the one who loves you.
3.5 years.
Alright, I will be the one who loves you the most.
I knew that Sam was the one for me. I would say the weekend he took me home to meet his family. It was Easter weekend, and I was driving down to Elk Point to meet his mom, his dad, his sister, and brother, and I was so nervous. And I got to the door, and Lisa, Sam's mom, opened up the door with wide arms, and she was just like, "Oh my gosh, we're so excited to meet you," and she gave me a huge kiss on my cheek, and it was just so comforting, and it was just such an awesome night with his family, and I really got to know all of them so well. And
I knew probably quicker than you'd think when we started seeing each other, or when we started dating. It was very early on that we kind of, I guess you could say, connected. So I guess I knew she was the one. We always had a saying, you know when you know. So I guess very early in the relationship, we kind of knew when we knew. It was easy for me. I hope to say that it was probably easy for her too. But yeah, I guess pretty early on in the relationship.
during that time was, the time I was kind of like, this is it for me. And my favorite place in the world is home. And when I walked into Sam's house, it felt like home. And I don't know, I just truly felt like, I want to come home with him every time he comes home, and I want him to come home with me every time I go home. And so,
Alright. No.
our proposal was absolutely awesome. Sam was taking me on my birthday weekend away, and I had been talking about getting proposed to, and he had assured me this was not going to happen anytime soon. And I had been telling, Sam knew that I wanted my sisters to be asked if he could marry me. And so when I knew he was taking me to the hills for my birthday, I was packing, because our intentions were to just go there, go hiking, do a few touristy things, and get out. And so I asked my sisters over and over, do you think I'm going to get proposed to? Do I need to pack a nice outfit? Do I need to pack my heels? And, no. And finally Robin says, "Kayla, just shut up. You're not getting proposed to." So we did, and we went on our hike, and we went on through the cave, and we came back, and I fell asleep in the car on the drive home. And I wake up to Sam on the top of Terry Peak, and he was like, "Kayla, don't you want to get out and see the view?" And I'm like, no, I'm tired. I'm good. I can see it. And he's like, "Come on, it's so pretty." And I'm like, "No, that's okay."
So I had planned to do it on the top of Terry Peak, but she didn't want to get out of the car because she was too sleepy. Still a little mad about that one, but like you said, she sleeps a lot, so she fell asleep, and she wouldn't want to wake up to get a ring on her finger, which surprised the heck out of you. So I had to do a change of plans. I had to do an audible and did the whole hike through the woods. And
we got on our hike, and there was kind of like a water creek path down below, and he said, why don't we just go down there and check it out? And I said, okay, you go first. And he's like, no, you go first. So I started walking, and I didn't hear him walking behind me, and all of a sudden I hear him say, well, Kayla, you know when you know. And that's kind of been the thing we've said forever. And
like from before, you know when you know. And she turned around, and that's kind of when I proposed to her. She knew right away once I said, you know when you know, that as proposal time. So
at some point got to him, and I just said, shut up, like get off your knee, what are you doing? And he's like, seriously. And so finally, he stood up, and I'm like, well, show me the ring. He had it in a box, and I don't even think, maybe he did open it and I just didn't know, but I'm like, I want to see the ring. And then he put it at my finger, and yeah, it was amazing.
If you look okay, you know I'll say, when I see your face, there's not a thing.
4.
3 or 4.
Or 4, you all heard it.
3.5.
4.5. I think that's our dog.
Yeah.
And when you smile,
one word to describe Sam. Loyal, I would say. And not just to me, not just in our relationship, in every relationship he has, with his family and his friends and me and my family. He's always there for every person that means anything to him, and he just does it with such care and compassion. And the fact that I know that he stood by my side for all of my craziness and all of my OCD-ness through everything for the past few years, and he's always assured me that, he's in this forever, and I just think that he has the most loyal personality.
Kayla is a fun, loving, perfect personality. She's exactly everything you'd want in a wife. The second she comes in a room, there's a glow about her. She's exactly like when she came into the room at that party in Brookings. It was pretty evident that it was someone I wanted to be with, and she gave off a pretty good aurora, and she's pretty good looking too. I guess you can go with that.
hey pretty girl, won't you look my way? Love's in the air tonight.
Kayla, after today, it'll probably be one of the biggest days of our lives, with many more to come. I'm very confident that both you and I will be together forever, and I'll try day in and day out to make this a perfect marriage. I know we'll have our bumps along the way, but just trust me that this will last forever, and I love you.
Sam, I just want to say thank you for these past 3.5 years and this absolutely amazing journey that has just begun. And I can't wait for our wedding day, which when we're watching this will be today. And I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you and to be your partner in crime, and to, just do everything that we've always talked about doing, and to travel and to have a family. And I'm so excited to, be that person that you turn to when you're in heartache. And I can't thank you enough for being that person that I turn to. And yay, we're married! That's all?
So,
Yay! Put her there.
That wasn't bad.
No, I told you.
How do you do, Shelby?